Hi, we're starting a little bit late because we got caught up in Boston Book Festival information planning, but this is Charlotte Pierce and IPNE's Indie Office Hours on Thursdays at 10. We are generally here unless it's a holiday or, you know, the dog days of summer. And Grace Stevens is here with us. She'll be handling the situation, the exhibit on the ground at the Boston Book Festival on October 24th. And I am, if anybody wants to pop in, we're open. Just, let's see, you can go to our website and go to Member Lounge, and you'll find a link to the, or go to live TV, and Indie Office Hours is the header up there. Let me just go back. So I've invited all the Boston Book Festival exhibitors, Grace. So
yep.
And I'm looking for booths, BBF, booth locations, registrations. You see exhibitor info. This has got to be it, huh? 2015. So, Grace, when you do go, you know, that day, if you go to asana.com and log in, all these documents will be in one place.
Yeah, so I've seen some of that stuff already. I've just kind of at least checked to see
I know. It's a lot, but
yeah.
So there's that, and then there should be some exhibitor. Let's see, table size. It might be in my other email. Maybe. I think they are, I shouldn't say because I don't know.
I bet they're 6 foot. I bet they're 6 foot by 2.5.
Yeah, so because if it's 20 feet long, then you've got 6, 7, 8. I don't know. They might be 8. Exhibitor packet. This has got to be it. 1 square. Okay. So we have a 10 by 20.
1 8-foot table with 2 chairs. Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have 3 8-foot tables plus 8 chairs. You said.
That's right. That's a lot of space, I think.
Right.
It's just that we will have to have space for setting up the sales table.
Right. So potentially we can have 1 8-foot table facing outward with 4 chairs, and people get 2 feet. They're close. They'll be friendly.
Yes.
And you can have, you know, if there's 3 people there, they can spread out. If it's 4 people, we got to get a little bit closer together. But that whole frontage needs to be at 8 foot out of the 20-foot frontage, which sounds fine.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So I can envision making that work.
Okay, now I've got all those documents in the exhibitor info, like the parking and stuff, the packet that has all the physical, the booth.
There's a parking pass somewhere, right? Or last year I remember getting a parking pass.
There is a parking pass. I need to let people know about that too. So you may drive onto the plaza located off St. James Avenue to unload as of 6 a.m.
Right.
Cars removed by 9.
Right.
Parking info. Okay. We're going to go to this website. Paste and go. We will pay for parking for volunteers. So parking voucher, download and print a parking voucher.
Yeah,
and
that
give the
gets you
voucher
$10
away.
parking at Dartmouth Garage.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right. Last year. Got it.
yeah. Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on our website information
Yeah.
page.
That's about 3 blocks away, that garage. So right on Dartmouth Street. So
Right.
way cool.
And I do have a cart, or a trolley. You may have one
Yeah.
also. But,
well, what I figure, if
and
Karen
here's
goes
the-
and I go early, we'll drop everything off right on the plaza,
Yeah.
So the question, we'll coordinate next week of like, we'll get there early, we'll drop everything off, then we can go park.
Yeah. So, and we're along Boylston Street. So I think, yeah,
Look like we're
we're
right
right there. See where the little hand is? I think we're right there.
It's right. You walk right in there. So I think, one of the questions, and I don't know if it's possible, you said, how are we going to have volunteers trying to steer people to IPNE? Do we have flyers or something that, we'll be walking around? People will come there. The question is, will they not even see us because they're still trying to get their heads around how big the space is?
Right.
Or when do we steer them there? And
Bruce,
the issue on the book signings, do we have like a flyer that actually says these different books will be signing at these different times to maybe even walk around and hand out to people?
Yeah, that's what Bruce is doing.
Okay, awesome.
I've got the echo going on. Maybe not. Something changed.
I'm on a headphone, so.
Okay. Then let's see. Signing poster, I think. Oh, signing schedule poster, Bruce Jones. So if you type anything in Asana search box up there, you can, if you get specific, then you can usually find it. Okay. Yeah, so he's doing an 11 by 17 poster size. If you think we need a bigger one, we can put that in.
Do we have any easels? Do we need easels where we can put that up on, like, just freestanding, like near the booth or something?
We need easels.
Yeah, like, a collapsible portable easel where if we have a 11-17 poster, is that something we can put on an easel as people kind of, somewhere near in front or something that gives us some flexible spacing?
This is something that we could ask the people who are coming down, the volunteers, to bring if we don't have them. But I think
if anybody has a portable easel, they're usually about $25 at Staples.
Yeah, I have one. I think it might be at the church, but I can get it. Source, another, or Paul Parisi might have some at HF Group.
Yeah, it just gives us flexibility if we have signage where, I don't know if we have one sign, multiple signs, if we have a sign that has the signing schedule, it says something that at least, maybe on easel people can see it if it's not just sitting on the table.
Now, you mentioned having 100 emails from me, and you can shut them off in Asana.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. It's okay. Like I'm kind of just taking a quick look to see, do I need to go after that right now?
Yeah, good plan.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't mind that they're there. It's just that I got to go do them, and then I'm kind of like, my challenge is right now is sorting out the priorities for me right now. And there've been a couple of priorities that are actually training opportunities that are money to me, so those are bubbling up pretty high right now.
Yep. Let's see, put the signing schedule on. If you can think of any other signage, Bruce could do that. I just don't. I mean, we could have we'll have the handout, the insert with all of our exhibitors that will stuff into catalogs for handing out.
So what's the signage you have now?
Well, we have the standing banner, and
Right.
that's the IPNE banner. We have that conference one that was at the conference.
Right.
And we have things that we can print. So we can have, we'll have a book awards poster. I think Crystal is doing that. So we'll have, that to display. I could see this, like this, an easel and an easel, one with the signings and one with the book awards.
So let me run something by you. So this is my stream of consciousness, and I'm not locked into it. But I would love to have I can envision the signing schedule on one easel, and then perhaps the other easel as a sign, and IPNE, I love the big poster. I don't know what it means.
What big poster?
I love the big screen, the IPNE banner. I love that IPNE banner. But if I was coming in, I think last year I said, so what is IPNE? Which is great. So it's an invitation. But if I had a second easel that actually had signage that says, come meet and support your local independent authors and publishers, and books are for sale here. I think it's like a very specific invitation for the people that kind of stand back, aren't sure, don't want to know what it is. But I'm saying support your local independent authors and publishers. I think is an invite that would say, if I had a sign like that, I think it might pull people in. So if I had two easels, I'd have that as the invitation, and then say local authors signing books on the schedule.
That's a great idea. And so I'll put a message out to Bruce with that text, and he can design something. I just wanted to show you on the Boston Book Festival. One thing that really worked, and some people were not really crazy about it, but Sean's mom she had an easel up here. This is a nice little place and the weather was great, but she had an easel there. Yeah, me too. She had an easel up, and she was, people would stop and say they saw Minecraft, and it was up here somewhere. They would stop and look at it. She'd hand them something and say, my son is signing over there. That was just huge, I think.
Yeah, I think even if there was somebody with doing that somewhere else, it says, come meet your local independent authors.
Right.
And then with say they're at the IPNE booth.
Right.
So it's the come meet and find people like you. We're the people who said, I've always wanted to write a book, and then we've done it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We're right. Like you. We should be inspiring you. So I think that if we do some marketing copy around that, if somebody's willing to put an easel or somebody assigned there, you know your local writers?
Or do you have a book in you?
Right. Yeah, come meet us who've got that book out of us or something.
So you think 11 by 17 or bigger?
I think if we did 18 by 24 and it's sat on an easel, 11, 17 is minimum. Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
Another thing that I say sometimes is, don't die with a book in you. So if you're just joining us, we're talking about the Boston Book Festival and planning some of our signage This is 18 by 24.
This is 11 by 8.5, 17. This is 8. I don't know what this is.
I mean, we can do
So-
a tiled, put it together as a
Yeah,
tile.
I would think the ones that are like bigger than this,
Mhm,
Um,
Hold on.
hang on, I'll be back.
You got another one. Yes, so these are our, this was our booth last year at the Boston Book Festival. I want everybody to really think hard about good weather, because that was a big plus last year, was the good weather.
I hope you don't echo now, but I put you on my speakers. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, wrong thing. Okay, there. This is 11 by 17. This is the bigger size.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a fold-out thing I had that, so you don't have that. But if this was on an easel, this size is a little bit bigger than that size.
Mm-hmm.
By 17. This is like this is 20. This is 24 by 36.
Okay. I mean, I do those for the concerts, and I tile them. I print them on my 11 by 17 printer, and then I tile them and put them together.
So if we had something, either size, like that would be going like this on an easel, the bigger, the more it comes over, and you get bigger letter and bigger print that people can see further away. But as is there a book in you?
Do you have a book in you? Come and meet local indie authors and publishers who did just that or something.
Yeah, I think that would be very inviting to people, because everybody has a book in them.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't, right?
Who doesn't? And said, how'd you do that? That's what in there.
Find out how. Find out how.
From local independent authors and publishers who found out how to do that.
Yeah.
How to make their dreams real. That would be so inviting.
Yeah, that's a great one. I'll kind of put the words up and see what you think.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yeah, good. Well, shall we wrap it up and let you go do what you need to do?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much for doing all this. I mean, this is where my brain's going. It's in idea stuff, and I'm wrapped around 4 or 5 different projects at the moment.
I know. So I'll be, even though I'll be away, my brain will be accessible, and for such as it is. And, I kind of have a lot of stuff in my head, but I try and put it on Google Drive and share it with you, just so, it's there if you need it. It may not be, you have to kind of be mindful that it's the right version of the document and all that. So, if you're confused, just call me.
Just on another topic, I don't know if you caught up on my emails and Facebook this morning, but Tiffany Club is going to see Casa Valentina on November 7th. We have discount tickets for it.
Nice.
So this is really interesting. I think they just called me. They want me to come by during rehearsals on Sunday and talk to the cast about gender variance and some of the different things going on.
Wow.
So a lot of questions.
Well, we can invite our people,
Yeah, I mean that, at some point, if you want to kind of forward that Facebook thing into the IPNE, or I can post on IPNE if I cut and paste that? Can I post that?
Yeah, and I can make you a moderator too, so that it's.
Oh, I don't know that I want to add that to my pile, but
it allows you to then to post as yourself or as IPNE.
We can post as myself, because I'm crossing so many worlds, right?
Yeah.
It's I have First Event. There are people that don't know about Tiffany Club, don't know about gender variant. For some people, I'm new to them. Some people, their experience, they're there. I don't really want to push my world into your world. I'm just trying to share
No,
all my
no,
world.
I think, you know, we do this all the time. It humanizes people. You know, then we're not just, you know, IPNE members. We're Charlotte and Grace. You know, we have, you know, we walk our dog and we ride bikes and,
Right.
you know, it's like, and then everyone can relate to us. So I like that.
Right. Yeah.
It's, you know, you wouldn't want to put everything that you're doing on the IPNE page.
Oh no, my Facebook page is insane of what I
but that since you're running the ground crew at Boston Book Festival, then you know they kind of know a little bit about you and they can relate. It's good. Okay. Well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to wrap up, and we are actually having what we call the coffee hour or the water cooler every day. It's a different link, but it's on the IPNE website. And if you have questions about the Boston Book Festival or any of our events or membership, please, if you can't find the link to join the coffee hour, contact us by email, talk to us at ipne.org, IPNE.org. And thank you so much, Grace. You're a real champ for
let me know
up
Monday or Tuesday if you want to set up some time for me to come over.
Okay, Monday or Tuesday. All right, I will talk to Karen and we'll get it going.
Okay, take care.
Okay, bye. Bye.